Hey, how's it going, everybody? SaintKrauss here with another video. They have just rolled out the server update. I wasn't quite prepared there. I was facing my back towards the camera. So let's just pick a nice angle over there. So as you can see, there's like some new names coming up on the screen. So definitely some stronger players from other servers will be here. And they've rolled everybody up in the Southeast Asian servers into one server called Faith. And for North America, they've merged two servers up. So let's go ahead and check what's going on in the game itself. So the first thing that I can see is that they have reset this. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be useful to most people because most people are going to be already at level 70 or 80 by now. The 10 shard mount, yeah, it's okay, but this is a purchased. What do you call this? A purchase feature. The interesting thing is that they have reset, like what they said, the 7-day newbie event period. So what does that bring for new players or for old players? It means you get a second copy of Azusa. No, I'm just kidding. You get a ton of rewards. This I don't have to explain to you anymore. And for the events, the New Year's events have all been extended up to January 17. You've got the daily top-up and the cumulative top-ups with this guy, the Black Bear Shard. And then you've got they've also reset the courses, which unfortunately will require you to purchase another 14,000 gems. Is it? Let's see. Professional. I think that was under the professional tab. Yep, 15,000 diamonds twice to get the wing, which you already have. So I hope they do find a way to get this disabled because I really don't like having more, things in my inventory. These things tend to clutter up a lot. I've already received the compensation from a previous attempt, and what I want to know, what everybody wants to know, is how well they rolled out the merger. Let's take a look at the ranking because this is the best place to see who's who in the universe of Crown 4 Kingdoms. So looking at this, it tells you one thing. Rip everybody else who's not in Sunblaze. So yeah, is Sunblaze is it? Let's go ahead and take a look at the Kingdom War. Oh, sorry, Sandre. Sunblaze are these guys. Sandre seems to be more overpowered than ever. Not that that's a bad thing, but it will mess up the Crown 4 Kingdoms event that they hold every day. Let's see. Rankin. Wow, am I blind today or what? So we have Martian from Saint Indo Army, Witcher from Overgeared 001, Z-Doomed without a guild. What's going on with that? Z-Doomed is our top player, and even he was dwarfed in comparison to power with the new players from Sandre. Interesting. So we've got PvP, so from Saint Indo Army as well at 3.3. Citral from Heckham, another two powerful players at 3 million. Oh wow. Z from Ascension. At least we have a 2.8 million player and a 2.6 million player. Even X-Ruff is stronger than me. Wow. And we've got Sage from Heckham, so that's going to be a bonus for some new firepower. Then we've got our top players from Heckham, Cheroxdite, and Gars. And I have been bumped all the way. So there's Chobits, our rising star from Emerald Kingdom, where my hopes are on him to improve our performance in Kingdom Wars. And we got Peaches, our guild leader, for temporary guild leader because Ruth is on vacation right now, and myself. Who is this guy? Who is this loser with only 2.2 million power? Then we've got Kotokun, Hello, and the rest of the players. So mostly everybody's averaging out at 2.2 million capability and above. So interesting. There seems to be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm counting 13, 14. There seems to be, even though we are overpowered by Sandre, it looks like we have a lot more players. So it will be interesting to see how that will turn out in the game later on. Later on at 8 o'clock Singaporean time, um, or yeah, 8 o'clock will be Sandre versus Hecam. So more even match. I don't recall. I don't remember seeing anybody from Sunblaze in the list that would be overpowered against the giant Sandre. So let's go ahead and ask the community what they feel about the merger. And take note, I'm not using the client, the Crown 4 Kingdom client, because there's no way to it's pretty limited in terms of manipulating the window. So if I go full screen, it's gonna display directly on my laptop screen, which is smaller, and I don't want that. So hey gang, how do you guys feel about the merge? Oh, no. Let's introduce ourselves. Hey gang, SaintKrauss here. Making a YouTube video. Bam. How do you all feel about the merge? Smiley face. Let's see what kind of response we get from the rest of the world. Of course, I don't want to ask just Emerald. Emerald's, I was going to say, Extra says overwhelming. Later inside, don't know what that means. Sorry. Hey, Cyro, how are you doing? Well, not much of a response. Probably what it is. Penak Maido says, glad not quite anymore, or maybe not quit anymore. Good to hear that. I'm happy because C3 isn't Archangel again. Sandra will make it quiet again, lol. Well, sad. Why are you so sad? Are you guys excited to see what happens in the war later? So, a lot of smileys. All right, Baratheon. Baratheon is our new king, I think, our new Archon. And we've got Ellen Scarlet, Peaches, Hillel, Chobits as the commander. So pretty good. I was previously an Archon, but I'm not that much of, I'm not online all the time, so I don't really like being in a position where I have to make an executive decision on behalf of the whole server. Let's see. Sandri will end the war in less than 1 second. All right. I bet they will end it in 2 seconds, not 1. So we got a whisper here. Oh, the data greeting. How to switch. Let's just keep playing. And enjoy. I don't want to sound too optimistic. So seems to be a little bit of demotivation. Let's check out the other portal let's check out their Facebook page. See what's going on, because I really want to see how the community feels with the game. Well, there's not much going on in the community either. except for a couple of couple of players who lost their characters. What? Oh no, that's not bad. That's not good either. Party application sent. I didn't do that. Uh oh, what am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Because Nox has this Nox has this feature where when you scroll, you kind of pinch through the what do you call this? You pinch through the interface and you activate like a party application, which you aren't really doing. But let's just do this for kicks. So personally, from my end, I don't see the fact that they are overpowered, Sandra being overpowered, because I'm already used to it by now, and it doesn't really change anything for me. It's not a breaker for me, especially if when I've got a ton of other things to do in the game that I enjoy. So it's not just the Kingdom War. It would be good to be on the winning side for once. But for me, it's not a game breaker. I mean, you do get more relics from unlocking higher difficulties in the relic instances, and then that in turn increases your capability or your capacity. But not winning in the Kingdom War isn't really going to stop you from increasing this value. There are a ton of other areas in the game. And I don't want to sound too optimistic, but maybe in the future they're gonna fix that up. They're gonna apply some new mechanics, new ways of balancing the game out when it comes to Kingdom War. The Kingdom Wars, that happens every 8 or 8:30 in the evening. So not really that much of a deal breaker. What they have given us is the refresh of the newbie gifts, so that's also something good to look forward to. Some free gems never hurt anybody, right? And I forgot to open the chest. Noob. So much of a noob. All right, this happens when I talk. When I talk, I forget about stuff that I'm supposed to be doing. Heck, I'm not even supposed to be here. Anyway, so what are we looking forward to? For Emerald, there is at least a little glimmer of hope because there's more. I could in that list a while ago, I saw that there was quite a few Emerald players, and really you can't really function solo in in Kingdom War. If what I mean by that is if there's only like a handful of you guys, and let's say you guys are at 1 million capability, and then your enemies and then you're facing a group or much more enemies at 700k cap average, you're definitely gonna be at the on the losing side of that battle. Capacity or capability doesn't make or break your what do you call this, the probability to win in Kingdom War. It's basically how well the unit moves as a group, because when you're in Kingdom Wars, you have to actually worry about where to attack, everybody attacking the same target, everybody playing near the what do you call this, not there, near the officials to get most out of the buffs that they have on each other, because by now you're probably familiar with the position buffs. Like for example, the Archon, he increases damage. The commander also has an increased damage buff, and then you've got defense from the bishop, invulnerability I think from the queen. So being near these guys, a group of players who actually know how to play the Kingdom War and who are constantly surrounding themselves with officials, is going to outperform somebody who's much stronger than them just playing solo. Just saying. All right, so that is it. Why didn't I get kicked out of this instance? Hopefully, they do improve some of the. Are they inside the instance? Hopefully they improve that part of the game, But other than that, this has been SaintKrauss telling you that just enjoy the game for what it is, and try not to let that affect you, or else everybody would have quit by now, right? So yeah, just a little bit of healthy advice from yours truly. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the channel how you feel about this merger and what you want to see moving forward. Cheers.